Hello Poopsies, thank you for joining me for today's video. So today I will be talking about 3 different types of flowers. So my boyfriend got me these flowers, so I thought I would make a video with them because I always wanted to make a video with just flowers specifically because I've always found them very beautiful. And yeah, flowers are not just a woman thing. And I don't really care what color they are. I find all of them so beautiful and fascinating. And one day I think I just want like the whole border of my whole house lined with flowers. Like it makes the energy better around you. I mean, they're like crystals. They actually have such high vibration. It just elevates you somehow. And especially when you smell them, these are kind of scented. I can't really smell too much because I'm still kind of stuffed in my nose from last week's illness. But yeah, today's video is flowers. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about them, facts about these flowers, and stuff about how to help keep them growing if you decide to grow them. So before this begins, I would appreciate if you could just subscribe, tap the bell, hit all notifications, and I have a website, TonyBomboni.com. Thank you for all the new online course signups. I got a few of you guys yesterday signing up because of that video, so thank you for signing up for my tarot reading online course. But you can also check my bookings as well. I offer things like tarot reading and Reiki healing. All the links are in the description below. And check me out on Spotify and Apple Music. I have new ASMR albums and EPs released frequently, so go follow me on there. And listen. Play those tracks like crazy. Okay, so I will begin with the first flower, which I'm going to take one out of these. First, I want to show you the whole display. I don't think I brought my vase from the house, or who knows what happened to it, but I decided to use this like utensil holder for the kitchen as a vase. I got kind of creative, and it does have a nice look to it in general, but it makes the flowers very widespread, which is also very beautiful. So I'm kind of just going to lay it here and just allow you to admire these beautiful flowers. And these all came separately. So Avi got real creative in picking like the different colors for the flowers, but bunched together they're pretty as well. I think they match wonderfully, but here they are. So today I'm going to be working with the Alströmerias, which are these dark pinks, or lily of the Incas, sometimes called Peruvian lily. So that's these dark pink ones. And then the lilies, or I don't know, they could be pink lilies, I believe. They're like a light pink color. And then these sunflowers, which you all know how sunflowers look like. So yeah, I will show you now the lily of the Incas first. So I'll get one here. And I think it's so relaxing to do a video with this because of obviously the crinkly sounds are just wonderful. Up a bit so I'm not dripping it over my microphone, but I did put the flower food in, and so I'm going to have to change the water every other day, which you usually do when you get store-bought flowers. But here they are. So these are usually dark pink in color, again called Alströmeria, Alstroemeria, or lily of the Incas, Lily of the Incas, or Peruvian lily, Peruvian. So make some sound with that. Oh, yeah, I just ripped the stem a bit. I'm not really good at taking care of plants, like, or being too gentle with them. I'm just not. It does have a very light, like, floral fragrance, I believe. It's a very nice smell. This is actually native to South America. I think these are from Colombia, actually, because that's what the packaging said on the exterior. And by the way, when you get purchased flowers or like store-bought, you apparently have to cut them at an angle like this on the stem. So not flat, but at an angle. It helps absorb the water better. And you also have to cut 1 to 2 inches of the stem off to kind of help it absorb the water and the flower food. So this works well in fertile, well-drained soil were you to grow them on your own. And it needs full sun or partial shade. Flowering slows or stops in hot weather. And if you apply a thick layer of mulch at planting, it keeps the roots nice and cool, so it can cool off during those hot days. You can make new plants by dividing mature clumps. And once you divide them, they're going to be the same as the offspring or the adult plants. Like they're going to be multiplying originally as you divided them. They're not going to change in any way, shape, or form. But it's hard to grow from seed. And if you do, there's no guarantee it's going to be just like the mature clumps would typically grow into. So there we go. It's pretty. So that's the Lilincas. And then I'm going to go in with the lilies. So I'll pull this one out. My favorites are actually tulips because I'm from Chicago. I was born and raised. Every time I do a video, they're loud. It's okay. And you guys know I've been there for 21 years of my life in Illinois. And they are all about tulips. Tulips are popular there. If you ever been to Chicago, you're going to see they plant nothing but tulips all around the springtime. And they're just so beautiful. And they come in so many different colors. It's almost like they're not even real. And I just love them so much. So sunflowers and tulips are absolutely my favorite flowers. I don't know if you agree, but this one's unique because it has one yet to sprout here, or bud. And then this one is fully come out. I don't think it has a smell. I don't think lilies usually do. But this is a pink lily, as they call it. When I took a picture of it on Google Images, just to be sure, it said lily. I'm sorry. How did it come across? I forgot that exact name, but it came across as the white form of the lily. So I'm like, why did it think it was the white lily? I don't know. But anyway, there are many different variety of names of lilies. But this one prefers consistent moisture and no over watering because you're going to rot the bulb. Okay. You have to water it deeply about 1 to 2 times per week, depending on the climate and the rainfall. And you have to water at the base to reduce a fungal infection in your flower. Okay. It's pretty straightforward. Easy to take care of, pretty much. And these little things, pollens, like shed so easily, so it gets like all over the flower. Kind of looks like a star fruit. There are many different variety names of lilies as well. There's the Madonna lily, the tiger lily, the Easter lily, the stargazer, the golden rayed lily, the orange lily, the martagon lily, the lilium, the royal lily, the wood lily, the trumpet lily, the Sierra tiger, the Canada lily, the Sasayuri, the Turk's cap, the leopard, the Michigan, and David's lily. That's one of just many. There's many lilium names as well. So I bet they're very common in nature. But here is the legendary common sunflower. A typically thicker than average stalk for a flower. And again, these don't smell. Sunflowers never usually smell. But you notice, I can't believe I never said this, but people were starting to notice that sunflowers are now facing away from the sun as they grow rather than toward them within the last year or two. And I noticed that when I planted mine a year ago, and I didn't tell anyone anything. And I found it so unusual. Why were the sunflowers of mine facing away rather than toward the sun? I thought I did something wrong. Maybe I planted them in the wrong direction. Who knows what I thought. But I guess there's something with the sun lately that now the sunflowers are even avoiding it. So, I don't know. Let me know if your sunflowers are avoiding the sun as well. I found that fascinating. And apparently that's for the first time ever, maybe, in human recorded history or something. I don't know. But I found that fascinating. But sunflowers are my favorite because they're very happy, positive energy type of flowers. And of course they have food. And I don't know, just the yellow color is beautiful. I love certain yellows. And it just works. I remember as a kid being in Macedonia, just like seeing them and how tall they were, and they just like made me so happy. I don't know, I guess that just permanently ingrained in my head, like how they made me feel, how good they made me feel overall. So sunflowers are typically harvested for edible oily seeds known as sunflower seeds, which is used also to produce cooking oil, which is called sunflower oil. They have 4 phases. While they're growing, they have the vegetative phase, the reproductive phase, the ripening phase, and the dieback phase. So that's pretty self-explanatory, basically from when they are growing and then reproducing flowers, and then seeds, which after get tossed out, naturally they fall out. You don't have to pull them out, which produces more sunflowers. Or the birds sometimes carry them, they drop them out of their beaks or something, and it just falls in different soil, so they can tend to grow everywhere. The ripening, where they then ripen, and then when they die, they typically die around, I think, October, November, something like that, in a traditional average climate. I don't know about zones or anything of the sort. I'm in zone 10, so that would be kind of it would look differently here than in like 4 or 5, you know what I mean? But they definitely require a lot of sunlight. The seeds of the sunflower are rich in vitamin E and oxidants. They're healthy for the skin. It boosts your immune function and your heart health and bone health, as well as your overall well-being. These flowers are typically very low maintenance, and they are also drought tolerant. So you do not water these too much. That's how I killed mine. I was overdoing it. I heard you just need 1 inch of water a week, basically, okay? If it doesn't rain. It grows in most soil as well. Yeah, my soil is very sandy. Like, I'm not that high up in terms of sea level. I literally have like mix of soil and beach sand in my soil, literally. So they require 6 to 8 hours of sunlight a day, basically on average, and they can grow up to 2 to 10 feet tall as well. So the average height's around 2 meters, which is typical. It's like 6 to 7 feet, something along those lines, at their full bloom and maturity. So yeah, these are tiny. They're different varieties. They're like sun gold, and there's this common sunflower, and there's just, I think those are like the main 2. I'm not sure if there's any other ones, but I've seen sunflowers that are like the size of my head. I mean, literally. So those are kind of the ones I really, really like and gravitate towards. If I could just find some of those, that'd be amazing. But every time I see them in the grocery store, I'm always like, I want all of them. So those are the sunflowers. So again, the lily of the Incas, or Peruvian lilies, pink lilies, and sunflowers. I think this makes a very wonderful arrangement of colors for a vase. And I hope these last at least a week in my home. Recently I'm learning about like talking to your plants and being nice to them. So, you know, that would be nice to just say a few loving words like you're gonna grow healthy and abundant and you're beautiful and you look so good. Because I used to struggle with growing things, and then always told like talk to your flowers and your plants kindly and they'll be long living and healthy. So give it a try. And yeah, sunflowers need sunlight, but there's not much in this house, so I don't know. They might last longer though with the flower food. But yeah, anyway, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this flower video. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and TonyBomboni.com to check out everything I have to offer. Links below. Thank you guys again so much. I'm glad to have finally done a flower video. Yay! I hope you enjoyed my last video with the foot massage and the pedicure, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.